Yeah, I got a zoom lens. I'll be able to take it, and the live stream will just be going here.
Oh, you got the live stream, nice. Oh,
Yeah.
perfect, perfect.
Are they going to be walking up the center aisle?
They're gonna come in from here.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah. But no, I guess he's literally gonna stand like right here.
Okay.
Like perfect. But yeah, nobody should have that.
Okay. Sweet. And yeah, I'll be able to get photos. It's actually smaller than the so it's easier for me.
Oh yeah, so throw the talk to that here. Is that gonna be a little better? Do you have enough height, I guess? If you need a stool, I'll be okay. I should be to do a. Yeah, they're actually all. Sorry. Was it actually going? I'm like right here.
Yeah, I mean, their body is.
But if they're sitting here like this, which I was we followed.
Yeah, this is just for itself. You can just set it up now. It's just going to go. And then.
Alright, it's a different camera.
Yeah. No, I'm good. This is
Going here.
I'm just gonna stand in the middle. Yep. Yep.
Dramatic guys, he left at the same time. Should I be concerned? You're not
You're gonna want to
I got recognized sir, if that's all right. Gotta keep it fresh, dude.
That's exactly. Oh yeah. The only.
Changed it. It's like Brennan will start. Kendrick will be 27. So like, he was a CE electrician. I've been so my email has been very plan because I was like 4 months of his life I spent it in hotel room for 4
Yeah, if you go out that door, and there's like a button.
So him and I, we were together and we were friends. But yeah, the doctor, after his lesson started, the doctor sitting there thought he was working. So for the first 2 days, he was
Ladies and gentlemen, today's ceremony will begin in 5 minutes. Please take a moment to turn on the cell phone.
portraits. Squatter camera. I was.
Everything's good now. You better than voicing there. Thank you, Bradley.
I think that's where the reserve stands come.
Today's ceremony will begin in 1 minute. Please rise. Ministers of the official party and remain standing for the playing of the national anthem and the invocation.
Right. Halt. Right. Hey. Chaplain Anthony Deriviere will now deliver the invocation.
Let us pray. Most gracious and merciful Father, may we reflect, give you honor, and have gratitude for today's momentous occasion. Lord, I ask that you continue to bless each and every single one of these aviators. I pray that you'll give each and every single one of these leaders the strength and endurance to run the race that you have set forth before them. May you encourage them as they transition to their next assignment and leadership role that is in accordance to your plan. May you bless them and their loved ones as they embark upon the next chapter of their lives. And to everyone in this room, may the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May the Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. It's in all these things I pray. Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
And now I present the commander of the 23rd Flying Training Squadron, Lieutenant Colonel Cindy Miller.
Good morning. Welcome to our families, friends, and distinguished guests of the 23rd Flying Training Squadron. I am pleased to welcome the 347th Rescue Group Commander from Moody Air Force Base, Colonel Brian Desitel. Also, thank you to our Army partners and hosts, including the Lodge, for offering this beautiful venue to us today. The Fort Rucker Garrison, also represented by our guest speaker today, and Army Aviation Center of Excellence. We could not do our mission without their daily support and partnership. I would also like to recognize key members of the 23rd team for their efforts in getting Class 2601 across the goal line. Our Operations Officer, Lieutenant Colonel Magnuson, and Senior Enlisted Leader, Master Sergeant Regina. Representing our Amentum instructor team, Mr. Kyle Taylor and the Amentum instructors of Class 2601. Representing the Order of Medallions, Mr. John Edmonds. And representing our M1 aircraft maintenance team, their program manager and intrepid leader, Mr. Marty Cooper. Also, a special thanks to Tech Sergeant Proborsowitz. He came in at 6 a.m. this morning to put together this amazing venue for us today, and also made sure all of the key protocol things were set so we could go through the muscle memory. So really appreciate the work that he did, as well as the Booster Club for funding this venue for us today at the last minute with changes. Tech Sergeant Brooks for the work she does all the time, setting up the protocol, making sure that we know the maneuvers to go through for the graduation, and of course the 23rd Front Office team, and the many lieutenants who put the details together of this ceremony. The mission of the 23rd Flying Training Squadron is to train undergraduate aircrew members in foundational vertical lift operations. We're here to celebrate another mission accomplished as these 6 officers successfully completed the rigors of undergraduate training. Please join me in a round of applause for our team of contractor, civilian, and military personnel, as well as the graduates who got this class to the stage today. And finally, to the friends and families of our graduates, the strong foundation provided by years of your guidance and care got them here. This is not the first significant milestone they've met as they progress in their Air Force careers, and it will not be the last. Thank you for everything you've done and will do to support them as they serve in our Air Force. Our graduation speaker today is Colonel Jeffrey Paulus, Garrison Commander at Fort Rucker, Alabama. He is responsible for the day-to-day operations of the installation we are currently sitting on, overseeing the welfare and security of soldiers, civilians, and their families, as well as our airmen and Coast Guardsmen. Key positions throughout his career include Commander of the 3rd Squadron, 17th Cavalry Regiment, Hunter Army Airfield in Georgia, and Training and Integration Officer and Executive Officer, Department of the Army Management Office of Aviation in Washington, D.C. at the Pentagon. Colonel Paulus deployed twice in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom, as well as to Korea in support of the Air Cavalry Rotational Force. He most recently served as the Continuity and Contingency Operations Officer for the Joint Task Force, National Capital Region, where he was responsible for continuity of government and operations planning. This is a mission that 2 of our graduates today will learn a lot more about in their near futures. Colonel Paulus has served a decorated career both as an aviator and a leader. Sir, thank you for being here today to share your wisdom and experience with our graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, Colonel Paulus.
Thank you, Cindy. Kind of expected more mustaches in the audience, if I'm being honest. Ted Reynolds, well done, my friend. Good morning, distinguished guests, family members, friends, and most importantly, our graduates. Welcome to today's ceremony. And what a great day it is as we recognize and congratulate the next generation of aviation leaders. As Cindy said, my name is Colonel Jeff Paulus. I'm the Garrison Commander here at Fort Rucker. And so on behalf of Major General Claire Gill, Brigadier General Cole, CW5 Slider, and Command Secretary Toby, it is a privilege and an honor for me to speak here. And while I recognize it's a little odd for an Army aviator to speak at a Air Force graduation, these are odd times, and so we'll work through it. Some quick background. My father retired from the Air Force, where he flew OB-10s in Vietnam as a Fort Air Controller, and then transitioned to F-4s. But growing up, I never really wanted to fly airplanes. I was always way more fascinated by helicopters, and that's really just because, any kid can make a paper airplane. but I've yet to see one make a paper helicopter. And so 23 years ago, I was sitting where you are right now. And quite honestly, I have no idea who spoke at my graduation, and I have no idea what he said. Which means to us, two things. Number one, you guys don't really have to pay attention. And number two, I can say whatever I want. So I'd like to give you 4 things as you graduate this morning. And if I do this right, you might maybe recall 1 or 2 later in your career. And if not, well, back to my previous statement. Here we go. Number 1, from today forward and for the rest of your life, whenever you walk into a bar, unless it's an astronaut or an F1 driver, you have the coolest job there. You might have your F-15, your F-22, or God forbid C-130 pilots who want to argue with that. I would calmly remind you to talk to them that in 5 minutes, you can take their aircraft off, fly it around, and land it safely. In that certain amount of time, they will most likely burn your aircraft to the ground, just trying to bring it to a halt. You now have one of the best jobs in the world, and are part of a very small brotherhood of people that can even do it. Be proud of yourselves today. Be proud of what you've accomplished, because it's something that most Americans cannot even do. Number 2, as Air Force rotary wing pilots, I believe you're all destined for one of 3 places, potentially 4. The heavily over in DC, the missile fields, search and rescue, or special forces. Regardless of where you're going, you will now support one of the most critical U.S. national security missions there is. The wings that you are about to receive this morning represent your commitment to our national security. When the time comes, when it matters most, you will make extraordinary sacrifices in extraordinary times for this country. So let me thank you in advance for what you will be called to do, because a large part of our national security now rests upon you. Number 3, I'm asking you all to take just a moment and be grateful for where you are. Not cosmically, but specifically. Here, now. Gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. In ordinary life, we hardly realize that we receive a great deal more than we give. And it is only with gratitude that life becomes rich. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. So in the spirit of gratitude, it's important that we recognize that we can't achieve our goals without the support of others. In that spirit, I would ask all 6 of you to please stand up, turn around, and give a round of applause to your family, your instructors, and everyone who has made this day possible for you. They have helped make this significant accomplishment possible. And so to all of you who have helped these 6 arrive today, thank you for everything that you've done. Finally, number 4, your careers begin today. Not just as an aviator, but more importantly as a leader. A leader of soldiers, or I guess in your case, airmen, your peers, and other service members will now look to you as the expert in your field. They will look to you for advice, direction, and to be the steady hand and the calm voice when that extraordinary day comes that requires you to execute your duties for real. Please do not take that responsibility lightly, or take it for granted. Your role as a leader is more important than your role as an aviator. So if you remember nothing else from me this morning, remember this. Authenticity is the number 1 trait of good leaders. It is what allows those that you are leading to know you're sincere. So lead well. Be grateful for the gifts you've been given, and to those that have helped you realize that. And have fun. Because quite frankly, this job is fun as hell. Aim high, above the best. Thank you.
At this time, Class 2601 will receive their wings and certificates. Captain Tanner Van Evenhoven was born and raised in Green Bay, Wisconsin. He earned his Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering from Trine University and commissioned through ROTC at the University of Notre Dame. Prior to UHT, Captain Van Van served as the Explosive Ordnance Disposal Flight Commander of the 23rd Wing Executive Officer at Moody Air Force Base, Georgia, followed by a short tour at Kunsan Air Base, Republic of Korea, as the installation's management flight commander. You'll be flying UH-1 November with the 54th Helicopter Squadron at Minot Air Force Base, North Dakota. Captain James Minogan will be receiving his wings from Colonel Brian Salty Desautels and will be joined on stage by his mother Vicky, father Trevor, godmother Kim, and friends Anthony, Anna, and John. Captain Megan Lindsay was born in and raised in Wilson, North Carolina. She earned her commission through Air Force Officer Training School. Captain Lindsay graduated from East Carolina University with a Bachelor of Science in Applied Atmospheric Science. Prior to UHT, Captain Lindsay served as the Weather Flight Commander, 1st Special Operations Support Squadron at Pearl River Field, Florida. She will be flying the UH-1 in November with the 54th Helicopter Squadron at Minot Air Force Base, North Dakota. Captain Lindsay will be receiving her wings from her nephew, James, sister Madison, mother Kelly, and father Mike. Second Lieutenant Mason Reynolds grew up in Orlando, Florida. He earned his commission through the Air Force Officer Training School at Maxwell Air Force Base, Alabama. Lieutenant Reynolds graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in Business Management. Prior to UHT, Lieutenant Reynolds was an enlisted radar airfield and weather systems technician. He will be flying UH-1 November with the 1st Helicopter Squadron at Joint Base Andrews, Maryland. Lieutenant Reynolds will be receiving his wings from his wife, Jamie, and will be joined on stage by his sons Archie and Rise, and parents Margaret and Rodney. Second Lieutenant Nicholas Siblage grew up in Parrish, Florida. He earned his commission through the Air Force Officer Training School at Maxwell Air Force Base. Prior to UHT, Lieutenant Siblage was a heavy vehicle mechanic with the 820 Red Horse Squadron, Special Missions Aviator with the 301st Rescue Squadron, and inshore fishing guide. He will be flying the HH-60 Whiskey with the 301st Rescue Squadron at Patrick Space Force Base, Florida. Lieutenant Siblage will be receiving his wings from his wife, Stephanie, sister Haley, mother Jennifer, and father Mark. Second Lieutenant Jacob Downing was born and raised in Loudoun County, Virginia, and moved to Hilton Head Island, South Carolina during high school. He earned his commission through the ROTC program at Clemson University, where he graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in Mathematical Sciences. He will be flying the AJ-60 Whiskey with the 56th Rescue Squadron at Aviano Air Base, Italy. Lieutenant Downing will be receiving his wings from his mother, Tracy, sisters Sophie and Katie, and brother Austin. Second Lieutenant Grayson Gilbert was born and raised in Evans, Georgia. She earned her commission through the ROTC program at the University of Georgia, where she graduated with a Bachelor's of Science in Economics. She will be flying the UH-1 November with the 1st Helicopter Squadron at Joint Base Andrews, Maryland. Lieutenant Gilbert will be receiving her wings from her mother, Darla, father, Gary, and brothers, Jake and Tucker. You guys can all stand back. At this time, Lieutenant Colonel Toth will present the awards for Class 2601. Military Leadership Award. The Military Leadership Award is an award based on military bearing, integrity, leadership, professionalism, and dedication. Each student in the graduating class, along with the staff of the 23rd Flight Training Squadron, provides their input to the commander. The commander then selects the most deserving student for this award. The recipient of the Military Leadership Award is Captain Tanner Van Evenhoven. Yeah. Academic Award. The Academic Award is presented to the individual who best exemplifies the highest standards of excellence through self-study, testing, and academic evaluation. The students are tested in 6 demanding subject areas. The recipient of the Academic Award is Lieutenant Grayson Gilbert. Flying Training Award. The Flying Training Award is presented to the graduating student with the highest flying grade point average throughout helicopter flight training. The recipient of the Flying Training Award is Lieutenant Jacob Downing. Distinguished Graduate. The Distinguished Graduate Award is presented to the graduating student with the highest overall percentage grade compiled from their academic scores, their flying scores, and their flight commander's rankings. The recipient of the Distinguished Graduate Award is Lieutenant Jacob Downing. of Dedalian's Air Education Training Command Commander's Trophy. At this time, Dedalian Silver Wings Flight Representative, the legend, Mr. John Edmonds, will come forward to present the Order of Dedalian's AETC Commander's Trophy. This award is given to a graduating student who clearly demonstrated superior airmanship and those several qualities unique to Dedalians. The recipient of the Order of Dedalian's AETC Commander's Trophy Award is Lieutenant Jacob Dowling. It is now the time that Class 2601 will come forward and present a gift to Colonel Paulus.
Colonel Paulus, thanks for your attendance at today's ceremony for us. It's cool that we have a joint partner here to do it for us, especially on the Army installation, which you have a lot of responsibility. I know we've carved a home over at the 23rd on Cairns. You've allowed us the freedom of maneuver to be able to make it that way. And here's a gift on behalf of our class. They say flexibility is the key to air power. I know you've had to flex last second. You probably had some other stuff going on today, but it's pretty sweet having you here as well. So on behalf of our class 2601, here's a gift that we want to present to you. Thank you. I said I've been doing this for a long time. I've watched a lot of other graduations, but one more thank you to the fellow students that help us get to this point. I know I'm stealing a little bit of thunder from the ceremony, but for all of you, past students, current students, future students, I know we all lean on each other to get through this program. I know especially the casuals, you do a lot behind the scenes day to day that allow us going through the program to focus on the mission planning, the flying, and not have to worry about some of the labor that goes on that you guys sweat to make happen, so we don't have to worry about it. I know the instructor corps, they also appreciate it because it's one less thing they have to do as well. And it's a team effort here at the 23rd, and you guys are a huge part of that, so I just want to extend a thank you on behalf of my class as well and personally. So thank you to the current students and the ones who are going to start hopefully in the near future.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the United States Air Force's newest helicopter pilots, undergraduate helicopter training class 2601. Stand or remain standing for the airport song and then the departure of the official party.
Off we go into the wild blue yonder, climbing high into the sun. Here they come, zooming to meet our thunder. At 'em now, give 'em the gun, give 'em the gun! Hey! Down we dive, spouting our flames from under. Off with one hell of a roar. We live in fame or go down in flames. Hey! Nothing will stop the U.S. Air Force. Right? Hey!
This concludes the graduation ceremony. We invite you to join Lieutenant Colonel Tope and congratulate Class 2601. Thank you for joining us today.
Flight, halt, flight, dismiss.